So I'm going to play slow chess. It's a Lichess Classical Arena, the weekly Classical Arena. Um, I'll probably just have time for a game or two, given there's an hour left in the tournament. Over 1,000 people playing. 1,266 people. It's a good turnout. Sometimes forget how popular classical chess is online. It seems like a lot more bullet games are played, but okay, a lot of people play classical chess. I'm not accepting challenges, at least for the time being, but I will say hi to people. Hello to Alkaz CZ and Eden M. Welcome. Let's play e4. He's rated 1500. I'll play what I used to play against the French, the Tarrasch variation with knight d2. Have something a bit more mainstream. Recently I've been playing a lot of two knights attack without playing d4 but playing these two things. So c5 is the main line. Take on d5 and go for knight gf3. This is one of the openings I learned in childhood, like my first coach taught me. And okay, bishop b5. The usual middle game position will result in black having an isolated queen's pawn. Now knight ge7 I've never seen before. I assume he wants to play a6, provoke me to take, and then recapture with the knight. The problem is it blocks in his bishop. So I'm already trying to calculate, like castling a6. I take, he takes back, rook e1, bishop e7. I can win a pawn in that line. I can win a pawn right now, too. Yeah, what happens if I just take the free pawn? If queen a5, I have queen e2. I'm very curious. I'm going to take the pawn. I think I don't think this is a good move. The main line was bishop d6. Usually the bishop should develop and then the knight should go to e7. Hello to more people. Remember your name for challenges. I mean, I'll probably stream longer than this tournament lasts. There's 57 minutes left in the tournament, and I'll probably stream for at least 90 minutes, so I'll take challenges afterwards. Now I'm tempted to play bishop d3, because his knights are superfluous, which in this case isn't that great for black. Let's play bishop d3. And if he moves a knight to one of these squares, then I have knight b3, and I'll hold on to the pawn. Could reinforce it with bishop e3. I also have queen e2 check. Knight b3 looks logical. Zero viewers? I think there's more than zero viewers. There's clearly people watching. Maybe there were zero viewers before I started. Okay, queen e7. Well, we could trade queens. I don't really want to trade queens, especially when I'm playing a lower rated player, but if I'm up a pawn, it kind of makes sense. King f1 could be interesting. King f1 is awkward, but it leaves his queen awkwardly placed as well. King f1. Probably play queen c7. Then maybe like g3. Preparing king g2 and also bishop f4. Okay, let's play king f1. Have some fun. This rook is slightly less pleased, but this configuration for black is not so pretty either. And one of the plans is bishop g5, queen d2, and rook e1. And maybe I can accomplish that before black castles. Wait, is there Arena Kings? Is it 5-0? I thought it was 1-0. Pretty sure it's 1-0. But I might be mistaken. Because I did a test beforehand, before I started the stream. And like the lag was, I couldn't deal with the lag. It was happening the last stream too. And like, I think it's something with my streaming software, like OBS is just slowing everything down. Which is why I would rather play slower games until I figure out what's going on with my computer. Bishop e6, so maybe he wants to castle queenside. I'm going to play bishop g5. But then he plays f6. Maybe bishop f4 is better. Bishop f4. Simple developing. I don't think he wants to castle queenside. And my plan is queen d2, rook e1. Your first real-life rated game on Sunday. That's coming up. Tips for preparation. Don't burn yourself out before the game. Like, don't stay up all night playing chess online. Get sleep, eat well, exercise. Sometimes doing non-chess related things, especially like a day or two before a tournament, will help like put you in a good mindset. So, but then of course, okay, sprinkle in some tactics. Go in with an open mind. There's no pressure. Play to learn. Play to win too, but play to learn. Queen e2, castling, bishop take a6, we do stuff. I'm so sorry for people's ears. My mic just fell off its mic stand. Queen e2. Let's play queen e2. If he castles, I probably don't have bishop take a6. But, okay, the king will be kind of stuck on c8. So, maybe I'll have something at some point. So he's keeping me guessing. I mean, g4 comes to mind. g4... Looking for moves which prevent black from castling. g4 is one of them. The knight either has to go to h4 or h6. Then he's attacking my g4 pawn. But then I can take on h4. It should be good. If knight h6, I play h3. Wait, so g4, knight h4, knight take h4, bishop take h4. It feels weird to have my pawn on g4 in that line. But what else to do? I'm not used to having so much time to think. Let's play g4. Oh, wait, what am I doing? I almost played knight h4 there, anticipating him playing knight h4 and then taking. That would have been disastrous. Like when you calculate a line and you play the second move in the line rather than the first move. That's a wake-up call. That's caused by... I don't know what that's caused by. Lack of focus. Maybe the nature of talking and playing. It's hard to keep up with the chat. We should have at least like one, at least one mod. The only mods here are Nightbot and Moobot. If you're in the chat and I know you in real life, feel free to say hi. Let's tick. And okay, now it's sort of a debate. Hey, let's mod Daweed. Mod Daweed Urbanski. I don't know Daweed in real life, but I feel like he's a trustworthy person. Okay. So the bishop's pinned. He wants a castle. Does this work? G5? And if he castles, I have queen h5 threatening mate and threatening his bishop. It allows some future bishop h3, but then king g1. Let's do it. It's kind of risky because my king is now more exposed. But I just want to trap his bishop. So. Looks okay. Ninja, welcome back. Daweed, you are a cool guy, but not as cool as the actual cool guy. It's Adam. I know a lot of Adams. I know a lot of Davids too. Anyway, queen h5 should be on the horizon. I'm trying to figure out, like, if he plays a move like g6, his bishop's just kind of sitting on h4, and it's hard to attack. If he plays h6, I play queen h5, and I create the pin. I have a feeling I'm going to win a piece, but then he's going to get some compensation. d4 I did not see coming. He wants to play something to d5. But queen h5, queen d5, rook g1, bishop h3, king e2. And his bishop's still trapped. Oh, wait a minute. He would have bishop g4 in some lines. But then I'll play king e1. Okay. Let's go for this. It's getting really weird. Sent me a message. I don't open up messages on stream, but I can open it on my phone and take a look. Bishop h3. So king e1 is like the only move. This is getting really messy because he has some check. He can also play queen g4 and defend his bishop. But then I'm still up a pawn. That's a great thing about being up a pawn. You're up a pawn. You're up a pawn. Yeah, so he has like 3 candidate moves here. Queen e7, queen e6, and queen g4. Queen e7 is probably worst, because then I play king d2. And then I have a threat of queen take h4 and rook e1. Lord of Fishin'. Well, thanks for your comment. That's so nice. It's flattering. Always appreciate the kind words. I also appreciate like constructive criticism. So if you have anything that I can improve, let me know. Queen e6, king d2. And again, I have the double threat. So I don't think queen e6 helped him. I mean, he might play queen g4 here. But then rook e1 will come with check. Oh, it's an Adam. I know N and Adam. Um, yeah, I'm around. I will be back. I'll probably come by next week. Aren't you supposed to be in school? It's 2:14. It's Friday too. I think Friday's a school day. Wait, I completely forgot that pawn was hanging, but I have rook e1, thankfully. Rook e1 wins something. It better win something. Yeah, he should have played bishop e3. It's now 95, I just take on e5. Okay, I'm up a queen. Bishop's attacked. Wait, let me mod. Giving so many people so much power today. Okay, so I'm threatening the bishop. I have a queen and a knight for 2 rooks. Let's play bishop d6, preventing kingside castling. If he castles queenside, I'll have some attack. I'll play queen c6 or queen to f3, threatening bishop take a6. My bishop is just such a monster on d6. He's probably going to play like rook d8, rook de8. I'll play king f2. I can't take on a6 immediately. Can I take on c6? Probably not. King f2. If he had like a knight on d7, I could take on c6. It would be made in 2. It's a common, I forget what they call this. The classic queen sacrifice. But it doesn't work here because this king escapes. But if I can take on a6 first, that would be nice. Then I'm threatening mate in 1. That's the thing, like when you have an extra queen, even though he has 2 rooks. Wait. Oh, I think I said queen and knight, but I have queen and bishop for the 2 rooks, which is also just as good. The thing about these positions, if you start attacking, I just have more pieces to attack with than black has pieces to defend. If he takes, it's made in 1. If he doesn't take, it still might be made in 1. If he moves a knight somewhere, it could be made in 1. So there's not too many ways to defend here. Yaniv, thanks for the sub. This first sub of today. Nice. Is it prime time? Just after 2 p.m. on a Friday? I guess maybe that's sort of prime time. Because it's like Europe. Europe would be, what, like not too late in the evening? Shout out to all the Europeans watching. If Europe is like 6 to 10 hours ahead, then okay. Reasonable time. Let's take... PD, Boltok, thanks for the sub. I always like when people just like share all the places they're from in the chat. Nice to see. It's a very diverse audience. I really want to mate the king. Like knight c5, king take d6. Not seeing anything forced. Okay, queen f6 loses. What to do? His knight is strong. So knight c5, king take d6, maybe queen a3. Let's do that. Sacking the pawn. The pawn was a goner anyway. I can probably just pre-move queen a3. And now his king's a bit stuck. My pieces are swarming all around. He has one check. And then I play king g3. And he'll have no checks. Now I'm threatening a bunch of different discoveries. So he could run backwards or forwards. If he runs forwards, I think it's forced mate after knight d3, king f5, queen c5. And yeah, that's like mate in 2 or 3. Because my pawn plays a crucial role. Defending f6, my queen plays a role, my king plays a role, my bishop plays a role, everything plays a role. He has one legal move here. And then queen c5, or even queen a5. Pretty much the same thing. This is a 5th rank mate, as opposed to the back rank mate. So I'll get at least another game or two in. Just over 38 minutes left in the tournament. Why don't I play much higher rated players? Wait, this is not force mate. Or is it? He has 95 in the end. Forgot the rook defense. I mean, when I play tournaments and I join late, I'm paired against players with low scores. So that's one of the issues with playing tournaments like this. I'm going to play h4. Quiet move. Because I want to keep my pawn. If I had started the tournament from the beginning, I probably would have played some stronger players at some point. Which is one of my one of the things I should do more of. I should actually make an effort to plan ahead, like start a tournament from the beginning and play. The previous stream I did, I played the chess.com Arena Kings. It was like a 3-minute tournament. I was playing a lot of strong players. Played Kamsky a few times. He beat me with the London. Then I played the London against him and he beat me again. It was devastating. Piss for Potzer. I am planning to go to London. Speaking of London, the location. But I haven't finalized plans. Okay, where's mate? I see one pretty mate. If he takes with rook, bishop c8 is mate. If he takes with pawn, queen f7 is mate. If he takes on g5, knight g4 is mate. I was working with a student yesterday, a relative beginner, and he was saying how impressed he is with like seeing strong players be able to find maiden ones really quickly. But all part of childhood training. Okay, so that was a weird opening. In this line, black is usually supposed to play bishop d6, even though it loses a tempo after I take. The knight can then develop to e7 and castling, and it's a possible position. Back to tournament. I moved up about 100 places.